Good morning, everybody. All right. It is time for a lot of things, right? How you doing today? Just moving windows around so I can see, keep up with everything. Yeah, I was telling my wife the other day, sooner or later, we're going to be right. What's up, Deli Sandwich? How you doing, brother? Sooner or later, everyone's going to be right, and this thing's going to go. How's everybody doing this morning? I got a video uploading, so we're going to forego the quickie news thing at the beginning. Everybody see the video when it comes up. YouTube is the slowest platform to upload videos to. Either that or it's my internet because TikTok's not running very good either. Morning, everybody. Eric, yeah, doing not 100%. I keep telling my brain keeps saying I'm 100%, but then my body reminds me I'm not. So, and my wife reminds me I'm not. But doing much better, 100% better than I was a couple weeks ago. Morning, everybody. All right, guys, you're going to have to give me some stuff you want to talk about this morning. I'm uploading video and just talking about how locked corruption in Iraq. Sorry, I'm uploading video to YouTube. Timing, where some dates that we need to look at and talk about. The one that's it's been stuck in my brain ever since I heard about it a while back, a couple months ago, is this historical census on the 20th, 21st, 22nd. It's a 2-day curfew, and they are going to, on at the conclusion of the 2 days, reveal all the results for the census. So, and I was doing some digging the other day because someone was challenging me on the 2-day versus 4-day. I've not been able to find anything that says it's a 4-day curfew. But a couple articles that was reading is that they're doing the census now, or have been doing it for some time in like the Kurdistan regions and different parts of Iraq. And I think the 2-day curfew is for like Baghdad and the more heavily populated central parts of Iraq, the capital and things like that. So they're locking it down for 2 days, and then at the conclusion of this 2-day curfew is when they're going to reveal all the rates, or not the rate, but that would be awesome. But the results of the curfew or the census. Sorry, too much caffeine and my brain's not keeping up with my mouth, or vice versa. But so that would be a great time period to change all the mechanisms and the bank and the CBI and all that stuff for the new rate. So that's where my conspiracy mind goes. Let me see. Wish I could make this font bigger. But good morning, everybody. Palo, $40 a barrel in the near future. So what that refers to is they're anticipating when Trump gets back in office, one of the first things that Trump's going to do is start drilling for oil again. He's going to open up the Keystone Pipeline. We in America have so much oil, according to Trump, that we could rival Saudi Arabia. So when they say they're adjusting for $40 a barrel, that's anticipation of the United States producing its own oil and exporting oil. So they're just adjusting for that market change. But the you have to go back to all the non-oil revenues that Iraq has developed since 2003. So they're not going to be hurting for money at all. Robert, no, it's not. I don't. It's not really that. It's so. Robert said Vietnam is a World Trade Organization member, and they have a shit rate. Paraphrasing, it's not. It's not that once they join the WTO that magically that's going to make them have the new rate. What it is, it's just a key component in their new rate process. Um, it's just signifying that they're back in the global market. So that's really all that has to do. Morning, everybody. I've missed subs. Good morning. So another date that we need to look at is December 10th, which is Iraq's victory day over ISIS. So another good day for a rate change. And then, obviously we have to look at the, as much as I don't even want to think about it, if this has got to be, if Iraq has to be part of the global RV and the SAR and all that stuff, do we have to wait until Trump's back in office? I don't know. There's so many conspiracies. There's so many theories out there about that. We always have the Trump card Brunson case that could be overturned 2020, immediately reinstate Trump. He declares Nasara. There's so many possibilities of timing between that post inauguration and January 20th. So there's a lot on the table. There's a lot of possibilities. Paulo, $40 a barrel is a reason for the new rate. It's that's like saying tires are part of a car that makes it go down the road. Yeah, it's part of it, but you have to look at the bigger picture, and you have to go back to Dr. Shabibi and the whole thing he created with the rate change and all that. So, yes, it's probably a key marker, but is it the only thing? No, it's a key component, but not the be all end all. How do you solve a problem like me? I'm beginning to think nothing will happen until after Trump is in office. Well, it's possible. Iced coffee is good. It's possible that we do have to wait until he's in office, but could that happen before January 20th? And that's very, very possible. Paolo, are you talking about Trump as an individual or what he purchased for the United States? Paolo is asked, how much dinar does Trump have? In my opinion, I don't think anyone could possibly know that answer as far as him personally. Sorry, texting. Yeah, personally, it's like Warren Buffett. There's a number out there, but what he actually holds, I don't know that he's shared that with anyone. But I think It's escaping me. I saw the number the other day what Trump purchased for the United States when Majid was doing all the math calculations. Um, so the speculation, according to the 2,500 dinar advance versus the 10,000 dinar withdrawal limit on their new banking reforms, suggests that the dinar rate's going to be $4. Now that's all speculation. And Coda's come to say hi. That's all speculation. So again, guys, no one is going to know the details of anything until it happens. So you just have to take everything with a giant grain of salt, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Gemini Cowgirl, definitely Trump is going to take us back to gold and asset backed dollars with the new United States Treasury notes, whatever they're going to be called. Subs, yeah, it's. I mean, you can't throw a rock at a calendar, and Iraq is not having a holiday, so I don't get too hung up on their holidays as far as Victory Day and things like that. It's definitely important to them because they defeated ISIS, but you know, um, it's just another day on a calendar that it could be significant. Some of y'all's names. It's a Wham Bamingo, cute doggy. Yeah, he's a character. Oh my god, I about knocked him out this morning. He has Coda is a German Shepherd. I've had several German Shepherds, uh, but he is the most vocal German. I swear he tries to talk, and then so like 3 o'clock in the morning, he comes next to my bed and is like, like sounds like some demon out crawled out from under the bed. And I was like, he was gone. He's fast, but he had to go potty, so I had to go let him out at 3 o'clock this morning. But yeah, he tries to talk, but he's cute as can be, so it's like it's hard to be mad at him. Good morning, everybody. All right, so I had to promptly be off here at 7, so 7 Central. So give me some stuff you guys want to talk about. I'll look at some other things. So other things I was discussing in my video that's uploading. So in world banking news, Sudan is set to change the country's paper currency. So they're getting ready to release a new 1,000 pound note, cash. So that's interesting, especially with all the global reset, currency reset talk. Vietnam steps up to stabilize Dong amid economic pressures. So the world is putting a lot of pressure on Iraq or Vietnam to get their shit together, for lack of a more descriptive term. So Vietnam, they import materials and goods at their very low rate, and then when they build furniture and do whatever they do and export it, it's in dollars. So it's a hard manipulation of the economy, and the other nations of the world are tired of it. And so basically, Iraq and Vietnam are heavily commingled. So they use each other's currencies to buy and sell goods and things. So as the dinar revalues, it's going to pull the dong with it. So there's a lot of pressure for Vietnam to get the corruption out and start toeing the line so that when they revalue, everything is cool. So the other thing I was talking about on the video is Al-Alaq, the governor of the CBI. Is he good? Is he bad? Why? Why do I think that? My gut says that he's not a bad guy. Is he perfect? Yeah, I doubt it. But the thing that I look at is how much he's been lockstep with Sudani and doing all this monetary reform, banking reform, and he has exceeded his mandate. So basically, he's beyond retirement age. And Parliament and other figureheads have been trying to force him into retirement. And Militiaman made a key observation that stuck with me is like if Parliament is trying so hard to force him into retirement, is he really a bad guy? Because I think Parliament is the last of the corruption that's being rooted out. Because every time we've taken a major step forward in the RV process, Parliament's throwing up a roadblock. So that's my opinion on it. And that's my opinion. So take it for what it's worth. Good morning, David. Good morning, Captain. Still awaiting an event to kick this off. It's not wrong. We could be. Yeah, support is open. Subs, everything went good. The last surgery I had was just to break up the kidney stone and get it out, and then I had a stent and they had to take that out, and that was like night and day. I woke up and felt amazing. So I've had a few rough days post surgery, but I'm feeling great. So not 100%. I still overdo it because I think I'm 100% and 20. So I go out and do yard work, do work on cars, and do all that stuff. And then my body reminds me that I'm not 100%. Sit on my butt and rest and recover. But good. Got follow-ups coming up sometime on the calendar. Thanks for asking. All right. Time is ticking by. So you guys have any other questions? So Captain, yes, the portfolio is open and doing business. So again, we know they're operating on two books. They have the book at 1310, then they have the book at the new rate. So all this shipping, all this stuff that they're doing, all these massive projects that they're doing, they must have one hell of an NDA with these companies because they've been doing it at the new rate. General Electric building infrastructure, all the refineries that they've been building, all the non-oil revenues with natural gas, all these things that they've been doing cost a lot of money, and they're not paying it. They're not paying these contractors at 1310. They've not been doing that. So there's been a rate out there. They've known it for a long time, but like I said, they must have a very ironclad NDA with these companies because no one is breathing a word about the rate. We can do math. We can speculate all day long. At the very minimum, it's going to be reinstated at 322, but I think that number is low because when they devalued at 322, that was at the time. Then all they were doing is exporting oil, and that was 2003 when oil was way cheaper. So if you only take oil revenues, even if it's at $40 a barrel, it's going to be more than 322. But then when you factor in all the non-oil revenues, tourism, all these things that Iraq has now and are getting ready to launch, 377, $4. I think I could do that all day long. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be more than what Kuwait's value is. Sudani says he wants to be the father of the dollar. So that tells me they're going to be the top currency in the world. How long they're going to be there, I don't know, but I think I feel comfortable looking at my investment and factoring in 377, 350, 377, $4. it could support way more than that all day long. But again, in order to make sense doing trading and things with other nations of the world, it can be the most valuable rate, but it's still got to be in a ballpark of other nations so that trade can happen. So that's why I don't think it'll be over $4, $5, $6, $6 at the most. It can support way more than that. Hear me, people. It can support way more than that, double digits all day long, just with all their assets that they have now. But in doing global commerce, it's got to be competitive. So it would do them no good to be at $20, and then the closest one is not even at $4. So it doesn't make sense, in my opinion. So, all right, guys, what else do you got? If I've missed anybody, good morning. My chat is not moving, so I don't know if it's froze or if you guys are all just being very attentive listeners. All right, Kimberly, they are moving money internationally night by night, buying things with their new system. What is your take on that? Could it be? Kimberly, they're running two sets of books. So they are, they have the books at 1310, then they have the books at the new rate. They're doing business at the new rate, but they have one hell of an ironclad NDA with these companies and different nations and all that stuff because nobody's breathing a word of what the new rate is. And then everything dealing with their citizens is still at 1310. So we're looking for when they merge and reveal the new rate. And when the currency auction stops and the parallel market goes away, that's when you'll have your new rate. Thank you. How do you solve a problem like me? You need to condense that into an acronym. But thank you. All right, guys, 5-minute warning, and I'm going to wrap it up. So I appreciate you guys' time jumping on here this morning. It's been a while since we did a live, and thank you all for being here. Let me see. I don't know what the deal is with this video. Is not uploading to YouTube. Technology, it's wonderful, isn't it? I don't know if it's not because I'm keeping my phone keeps closing. I don't know. But we'll get that up there as soon as possible. All right, Eric. Yeah, Eric, I agree. And again, this is my opinion. I'm not giving financial advice. Be like Eric and dig into it for yourself. But I do not believe there's going to be tax on this because here's the simple reason. If you go to exchangeofamerica.com or they are a currency exchange site, and you buy $1 million in dinar, you don't pay taxes on it. So when you reverse that, why would you pay taxes on it? So that's my opinion. Like I said, be like Eric, research it for yourself and prepare. So I bet, again, guys, if you have $1 million in dinar and it goes for $4 and you have $4 million, is paying taxes on that going to be a big deal? I don't think so. So prepare either way, but I don't believe that, personally, I'm not believing that we're going to have to pay taxes on that, but you have to figure that out for yourself. What else you guys got? I don't want to hog time just for sake. I don't make videos just to make videos. I'm not that guy. I don't need to hear myself talk. So that's why I'm not on every day. Um, Captain, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be taxes, but I don't think I would fumble the blessing because you're still getting a shit ton of money. So that's my opinion. Hey, Spring Roll, how you doing? Glad you're here. Yeah, Kimberly. Yeah, I mean, there's I hate banks, but what are you gonna do? You gotta play by the rules. But uh, interact with their 10,000 daily withdrawal. That, and again, it's Majid spitballing, so it's very plausible, but you have to take it with a grain of salt. All right, so I think the video is finally uploaded. But yeah, yeah, research and come to your own conclusion and prepare either way for taxes. Are you going to have to pay them or you're not? Are you uh, are you going to be prepared either way? So, but especially if it's global RV, and if you guys are diversified as you should be, and you're talking about a lot of money, and you have to pay taxes on it, but you still have a lot of money. It's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. And if if we believe all the stories about Nasara and what life's going to be like afterwards, the IRS is going away, in my opinion, or already has, and it's just going to be the United States Treasury handling everything. So keep that conspiracy in mind. Hey, Flay, how you doing? Good morning. Well, thank you for being here. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Land this plane because I don't want to keep people in here just to hear me rambling. So appreciate y'all being here. We will try to start making these things more regular now that I'm back on my feet. So thank you for being here this morning, and we will hopefully have some good news today. Till then, happy Veterans Day, all of you veterans out there around the world, but in America. Thank you for your service and all you do for our country and have done for our country. Greatly, greatly appreciate your service, and thank you. So catch you all later. See you.